The B.A. Watson starting gate is on the move, collecting the Atlantic Sire Stakes 2-year-old trotters heading down the backside. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the second. First end of the early daily double. It's the Atlantic Sire Stakes. 2-year-old trotters, they're going for purse $8,760. Dusty Lane Wee on the rail and Mark Campbell. Dusty Lane Mabel is 2 and George Renison. Osprey Explosion. Kenny Arsenal in 3, Incredible Willie and Miles Hefferman. Up in 4 on the outside, it's Getting Tipsy. That'll Mike McGuigan. Fill the 5 2-year-old trotters at Atlantic Sire Stakes come through the lanes. A beautiful evening for harness racing here at the Inverness Raceway. Down off of the gate and away, Dusty Lane Wee heads out for the lead in the middle. It's Incredible Willie on the far outside. That is Getting Tipsy. Into the first turn now. And Getting Tipsy. And Mike McGuigan went to a break into the turn now. He'll try to get him settled down. Up toward the opening quarter, Incredible Willie. He went off stride there for Miles Hefferman. Left alone, untouched there. Up by 7 on the lead. That is Dusty Lane Wee and Mark Campbell once again. Chopping out the fractions. George Renison and out here on the outside with Dusty Lane Mabel is second. Heading down toward the half mile at 32 2/5 past opening quarter. Up front on the lead, Dusty Lane Wee. Here's second on the outside. And that is Dusty Lane Mabel. Kenny Arsenal in at the rail. It's Dusty Lane Mabel on the outside. Osprey Explosion, Mild High Willie, and Getting Tipsy. 104 2/5 by the half mile. Up the backside now, Dusty Lane Wee and Mark Campbell. Second on the outside, Osprey Explosion. Third in at the rail. That is Dusty Lane Mabel. Mild High Willie is 4, going to another break. Getting Tipsy. On past the 3/4, Dusty Lane Wee. In ring to Mark Campbell up front by 8 on the lead. Second is Osprey Explosion. Third in at the rail. That is Dusty Lane Mabel up in 4. That is Incredible Willie. 136 3/5 by the 3/4 off the 7/8 turn to drive through the lane here now. Dusty Lane Wee to capture top honors here in the Atlantic Sire Stakes. 2-year-old trotters. Mark Campbell goes back to back. A second, Dusty Lane Mabel up here for third. That is in Osprey Explosion. Incredible Willie 4. Getting Tipsy finished up in 5. 207 2/5. Dusty Lane Wee, wire to wire for Mark Campbell. Unofficially, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here in the second, Dusty Lane, we the winner. Mark Campbell, Dusty Lane Mabel second. Osprey Explosion third. Incredible Willie was 4. 207 2/5. Heading back to race number 2's Water Circle. 2-year-old brown pacing filly by E.L. Rocket. That PJ's Nabby mare, Kim's PJ's. The breeder, Ronnie Gass, shares ownership with Gary McDonald out of Dundas, Ontario. Lenny Myers does the conditioning. Mark Campbell drives back-to-back winners. He's in the winner's enclosure here. Atlantic Sire Stakes champion, 2-year-old Dusty Lane Wee, 207 2/5. And a trackside cooler presentation to Dusty Lane Wee, Lenny Myers, Mark Campbell. Being presented by Fonce McCachran from Atlantic Breeders. Second official, Dusty Lane Wee. The winner, Dusty Lane Mabel. Second, Osprey Explosion. Third, Incredible Willie 4, Getting Tipsy 5, 32 2, 104 2, 136 3, 207 2. Top the program in review, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 207 2/5. Third win on the season for Dusty Lane Wee, 207 2/5. Mark Campbell, back-to-back winners to open the card here at the Inverness Raceway. Up and coming in the third, Miles Hefferman on the 4, Rockin' Hussey. 460, 410, 240. Placed the 2, Dusty Lane Mabel, 1730 and 890. Osprey Explosion, 520. 1-2, Quinella, 1260, 1260. 1, 2, 3, Triacta combination. It returned $83.90.